Dan Duguay, a 40-year-old men's physique ProSupps-sponsored athlete, prepares for his intense fasted cardio session that turns heads and most would never dream of. Dan's recovering from an injury and hopes to once again step on stage and prepare his body for another competition in the future. Dan first started weight training in 1998, close to 20 years ago, but only first stood on stage in 2014, already competing in 5 men's physique competitions, including 3 New Brunswick provincials and twice at the Atlantic Classic Championships, placing as high as second, being only points away from a first place finish.
All right, let's go play.
Begging for mercy. I'm dangerous. So dangerous.
From experience, I can say it's rare to see a men's physique athlete endure such self-punishment. Dan uses a sweet sweat cream and a waist trainer to accelerate his fat loss. Dan is known for his extremely small waist and keeps it as tight as possible to accentuate his V-taper. Dan's elevation mask makes him look like Bane from the Batman movies, or the iconic Mr. Hyde character ProSupps created. The elevation training mask is for anything but show. When Dan was first introduced, he did it with 6 minutes of steady state cardio. Now he's enduring 30 minutes a session. Before heading to the gym for morning cardio, Dan explained how he prefers to take his bike to clear his head. It's a sense of relaxation and gets him focused on the task ahead. I had the pleasure of following Dan throughout his day, in a world I know very well, and most of us do, but neglected the fact that everybody does it differently. Dan prefers his cardio in the morning and saves his carbs for later in the day, where most, including myself, divide them equally throughout all my meals. Dan said it took him a long time to figure out what works best for his body, but says now he finally has it dialed in.
I use 25 pounds, it's really light. But the way I contract my back, it focuses on the muscle so hard that I can't lift anymore. And it's not really contraction. It's not really contraction of back, it's just like contraction of the scapula almost. It really feels weird. But when you squeeze it, you can really feel that back tightening up and swelling basically. So like you can isolate it way more than I would do just doing T-bar rows. And that's another thing, is people will look at you in a weird way because you don't lifting too heavy. You're that guy who's probably sweating like a pig with the 10 pounds or 15 pounds. And they just don't get it why you're sweating that much or you're working so hard with so little weight. But as you progress in the sport, is you don't look for. I don't think we look for bigger weights. You just want to use your strength as much as you can, because that is developed. You can feel it. And once you get to that point where you can feel the muscle working, you don't need that 80 pounds or that 100 pounds. You take what you want and you just try to contract it as much as you can. Some people will have a very good imagination when it comes to training and machines. I've seen some pretty interesting stuff being done on a Smith machine or on a leg press, which I don't know. If you start just using your arms on the leg press, maybe you're doing something wrong, or on the wrong side of the gym, I don't know. But But you know what? That's the fun part of it. You go there and you don't know what you're going to see. You don't know what you're going to get. There's always those characters that, I don't know, make you laugh and make you forget about, I don't know, daily stuff. And it's not to laugh at anyone. It's just, maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're just doing it just to let go and let loose. Like the people who can't run and kind of running sideways. Like Phoebe. I don't know. You just go there and you just like to express their stuff. I don't know. Hey, that's up to them.
Dan finishes off his morning running some errands and decides to travel to Supplement King in Moncton, an hour and 40-minute drive away. Supplement King has sponsored Dan since May 2015, and he considers the crew to be like family. A week after Supplement King sponsored Dan, ProSupps contacted him and asked him about his interest in the company, and shortly after Dan signed as a ProSupps sponsored athlete. ProSupps picking Dan up as an athlete was an amazing decision on their part in my humble opinion. Dan not only loves the product and uses it every day, but he says he uses it in a systematic fashion. Dan's mornings start with hide cuts, or DNTX, for his fasted cardio. Post, he does L-carnitine with water and some lemon juice. 3/4 scoops of carbolic, 1 scoop of NO Drive, 1 scoop creatine, and 1 scoop iLoad. Intro workout, Dan takes Amino Links or Intro BCAAs. Post-workout is 2 scoops of PS Whey or PS iLoad, depending if it's prep or off-season. 1 scoop of carbolic, 2 scoops glutamine, and for a snack, My Bar or My Cookie. And before bed, Dan takes Crash to sleep. Unlike a lot of sponsored athletes, Dan puts as much into the company as they put into him. He has a dedicated room for his ProSupps products, and more than half the room is purchased out of his own pocket, including his weight belt and various ProSupps branded clothing, so he can better represent the brand. A lot of the times in regards to sponsorships, it doesn't come down to what the company can do for you, but what you can do for the company. Dan has a great social media presence, posting daily on multiple platforms. He always carries sample products with him and does monthly demos, and is proud to represent the brand.
This is meal 2, but both are no carb.
Both no carb. First one was 125 grams of ground beef. And this one 125 grams of chicken. My next meal 3 is going to be my ground beef and rice. I don't take a lot of carbs right now. I'm down to about 3 meals with carb. So let's say 100 grams of carbs for my day of rice. So I'm about 30 calories probably per day. It's still grow season, but not fat season.
Don't be afraid to fail. Anything I've ever attempted, I was always willing to fail.
Believe in yourself. Show your true courage. Show your true heart. You can do this.
The past is gone.
The only thing that is keeping you from your dreams is yourself. Nothing else.
The wait is gonna be a lot. I wish I could tell you that, but that's not the truth. The truth is, you gotta find something within. You gotta find something within, and that's gotta push you, and that's gotta elevate you, and that's gotta drive you, and that's gotta move you. And when you find out what your why is, and your why gotta be deeper than you. When you find your why, you don't hit snooze no more. When you find your why, you find a way to make it happen.
Yeah?
Hein?
Rien de neuf?
Non, quoi de neuf? Non.
Well, put a short, just kind of light what we enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Morning cardio, meals, on the road. le nouveau ressorti.
Cola TAs.
Oh!
Il y a les Sweet Tea et Roadside Lemonade.
Sweet tea puis roadside lemonade.
C'est iced tea.
OK.
Ça coûte vraiment beaucoup de risque.
Darth Vader puis le Star Wars.
Only a few hours are left of the day, and Dan's going to spend it finishing off his meals and hanging out with his family until he heads to bed.
All right, buddy.
You're my life.
See ya. Until next time.
Till next time.
All right, boys.